Evelyn has croup. Look how sad. She looks so sad. We're at the doctor's office though. We're gonna get her feeling better.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get you feeling better. We are finally on the other end of Croup. Evelyn is back to her normal self, happy self, and we are so glad. So I just want to let you guys know of a few things that helped us survive Croup and get through it, because it can be really scary. So I've been there, and I can tell you, you can get through it. So anyway, here we go. So first things first, go to your doctor as soon as you can to help them. Croup is where their coughing is really barky and raspy, and their throat like swells up, and it can be really scary because it's hard for them to breathe. And you can always take them to the emergency room. You'll know if it gets really bad where they can't really breathe. So take them there, take them to the doctor as soon as you can. But these are some things that helped us in the meantime as we were going to the doctor when it was office hours. So first things first, one thing that can really help Croup is helping their throat to de-swell. And so things that you can do is, normally Croup happens in the winter, which for us it's December right now. So it's going to be cold outside depending where you live, but us, we're in Utah, so it's really cold. So what you can do is you can take them outside. So I just bundled Evelyn up in her coat and in blankets, and then put her in her stroller, and we went for a walk, and then at night I just bundled her up and walked with her just in our front yard. But what my doctor explained that as is like if you have a sprained or swollen ankle and you put ice on it, it helps the swelling go down. Same kind of thing with them breathing the cold air outside, is it's going to help kind of soothe their throat as they breathe in the air. So that's something you can do. Another thing is a steamy shower too. The humidity is really going to help. Now if you have a diffuser, I really recommend that. We have a diffuser. It's actually my mom's, but she let us borrow it, and it's right next to Evelyn's bed. So we just diffused water, obviously, in that, just to keep it, the humidity right by her bed. So that helped her a lot as far as helping her throat soothe and de-swell. Now, as far as medicine, Evelyn had all the symptoms of a bad cold on top of Croup. So she had a fever, she had a cough that comes with Croup, and a runny and stuffy nose, watery eyes, and I think I know she had a sore throat because every time she'd sneeze or cough, she'd cry, and it'd make it worse because you can just tell it just hurt her, which was so sad. But so to help that, the medicine that we used was children's Motrin, and this really helped with her fever. She was so hot, and you can give this to them every 6 to 8 hours, and the dosage says on the bottle, and you can also ask your pediatrician, but that tells you the dosage. Another thing that really helped us is we used children's Benadryl, which you can't give this to really young babies at all. So, but Evelyn, I mean, she's a toddler now. We just gave her a small dosage, but this really helped with her symptoms as far as sneezing, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, and it helped her sleep at night. And these two things you can take together. Just make sure that you get the right dosage for your infant. So yeah, that really helped us. Now, as far as her symptom for her runny nose, there are those bulbs as you probably know, that help like suck out the boogers or whatever in their nose. I go one step further. I use this lovely tool. It's contraption. It's called the Nose Frida, and if you've never heard of it, you need this. Moms, you need this. It's okay, it sounds really actually gross on how it works, but it works so good, so much better than the bulb, so effective. But you just put this end like on their nostril, and then on the red end you actually like suck out their boogers. And it sounds so gross, but it just goes in this tube thing, has this filter. Like, I promise you are not gonna get boogers in your mouth. There's no way it's gonna go up there. But yeah, it's faster for them. I mean, they're gonna hate it either way, but like, this is just way more efficient. You get a lot out fast. And then you can just take this section off and then rinse it out. So handy. You need this whenever your child is sick. So, great tool. Okay, another thing that we used that helped so much were these things, essential oils. The one I use in particular for Evelyn all the time is called On Guard. It's a doTERRA oil blend. It's a blend that helps your immune system. It's got the blend, what's in it, it's got orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary, but not all those oils are in here. And now I have it in a roller bottle as well, because straight oil is too strong to put on babies and infants. So you want to make sure that you dilute it before you put it on them. That's why I have the roller bottle. I just put 10 drops in here, and then filled the rest up with a carrier oil, which is like a coconut oil or something like that. So, and then I rolled that on her feet as well as on her back. And the reason why I put it on her feet is because the pores on your feet are the largest, so it's going to go into their bloodstream the fastest. And then as far as the street oil, I have this here, a diffuser that's really close to her bed. I just fill that up and put some drops of the oil in there so that can diffuse all throughout the night. That way she's getting the benefits of the oil, both topically as I put it on her and aromatically as she breathes it in. So that helped so much. The other thing that really helped was the Baby Vicks rub. I just put that on her chest, and that really helped her breathe as well. It is baby, so it's already diluted, but you want to make sure that they don't touch it. So I just use like a Q-tip on her chest and then put it underneath her pajamas, and that was awesome. That helped so much. So but yeah, those things helped us before we were able to get to the doctor. When we got to the doctor, they are able to give your infant and child a shot or a medicine that helps their throat de-swell. And so that's really all you can do for croup, and if they have cold-like symptoms, you just kind of have to wait it out. And so those things really helped us. And now we're on the other end of it. Evelyn is back to her normal self. Sleep is like the best thing for them as they are sick. So try to get them as comfortable as possible to be able to sleep. Get them as much fluids as possible. Evelyn wasn't really eating or drinking, so I just made sure that I always had a bottle of water in her crib. Just to always try and make it available for her to drink. But yeah, that's what we did. We survived it. It's tough. If you're going through it right now, I feel ya. You can do it. Everything's gonna be fine. There is help. There's doctors. There's always the hospital if you need. But these little remedies help it a little bit, help you get through it. So hope that helps and that you're having a great day, and good luck.